today's job in Wakefield, building a custom power board similar to what you put in a camper van, but this is for a garden room. So you've got your solar controller, that'll be your mains, fuse box, inverter, various bits and bats, and then your bus bars. If I come slowly around here, you'll see that. So not much to show on the back at the minute, but what we've got to fit in is all this junk down here and all these bits. These are all spare at the moment. What will go into this, and we'll keep you with us. So we've turned the board around now. Just fastening in some sockets. Two. Now I'm just going to nip them up and do the final bit and redo it from there. This one here is then going to need a cable from here to the bus bar on the other side. So all we're going to do now is put an end on this one. Just going to put some tape because I don't have any heat shrink. That's going to go on to the end of here. Start again on that one. Go on that one. That one there. That's going to go onto that connector there. This is just an isolator switch in case we want to do any maintenance. We can turn the battery feed off, or the one next to it is going to be for the solar, so we can turn that off. And other than that, for now, we're going to spin it back round. So as you can see, that's going to go down to this connector here. So I'm going to do tip that off, and then I'm going to strip that wire. There we go. I'm just going to put these connectors on. Now my crimpers don't go small enough, so we're going to make do with these. There you go. Good again. I'm just going to put some more red tape. Said, I've not got any heat shrink. Just makes it a bit neater. And then we can connect that one up to this. Now, I'm going to just nip that up. There we go. So that's that connected from the battery to the bus bar, from there to isolation switch, fuse, battery solar panel. There we go. So what we've got now is a plus and minus, so red and black. What's going to go from there to that bus bar, and that one to that bus bar for the inverter. Okay, what I'm doing now is just putting an end on this wire. There we go, all crimped on using these. Then same again. Put a tape just on that end like that. We've got two ends, but I'll go from there to there. So what we're doing now is just putting this connector through there. So it grips like that. That's one in. Now we're going to do similar thing, but that way up into there, which then you get this little bolt that will go through all of it. So what we're going to do now, take these off and connect the wires through this hole. Like so. That bolt will go on there, just like that, and then same again with a red one. I'm going to go through this hole here. There. There we go. I'm going to just let these up for now. We will be bench testing this before we attach it into the wall, and when it works, and if we could need to make any changes, we will do. Part is to do with the controlling system. So I'm going to use one of these. I'll go through here. It's got a ring connector on. So for now, I'm just going to put it onto there. Easy as that. I'm just going to nip that up for now, so I don't forget. And then this wire then round the back goes into the little controller we've put on the back. That's the controller we've put on the back. This will tell us, if I show you this, it's going to give us a readout to how much power is left in the battery, like so. Move positions now, and what we're doing now is connecting all the 12 volt feeds what go around the workshop, and then when we put the panel back, everything will be fitting fine. So that's the plan. too long. Not many of them, to be fair. Now, by no means this is a how-to video. This is just how I'm doing it and how it works. So that's what we'll do. So our next job is to install this basic 12 volt fuse holder. Now we're going to do that is strip some of this and then just make lots of little wires like that. And piggyback them off of each other instead of running a feed from them all. You'll see what I mean as we go along. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Clean these up and we're ready to roll. Like I said, it's only like a lodge type shed. And then I'll show you in a minute. So what they're making is this. That on one end, and then there'll be another on that end, and so on. Just keep going until you end up with enough. I'll show you again. There it is. Show it in there. Find more grips are easier for this. Nice, that's it. Then you start to build like a daisy chain loom. Just keep going. Show you again. Well, one more, and then we're there. There we go, the loom. So just mounted fuse box here, and what we're going to do now is fit this cable onto the positive, which will then make all that positive. Just to make sure. Giving it another cramp. tape. Should look nice as well. So then that is going in there. Hey! Sorry about that shouting, my brother's back to give us a hand. Hopefully we can speed it up a bit more. So, I'm just going to take this fuse box back off, just so I can put two connectors in. And then, for now, that bit is done. So all we have to do, flick it round. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So we'll go for Polyman's. Bottom hole there. Into there. And that bottom hole into there. Now for now, we're just going to put it back on, because then we know where it is. And that's how we look for now. Just trying to get cables through and out. Hopefully, yeah, there you go. There's black. Yeah, blackens in now. Right, now we're just putting another hole in at the side of it for the positive. There we go. Ready when you are. About an inch to your right of it.
About same height.
Yeah.
That's there.
Might be a different handle.
Yeah, that's it. What did you do?
There we go.
You got it?
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. There we go. So we've just tested it. There's 100 amp lithium ready. This is all connected up now. I'll just try and show you right back. It's crazy right back at the minute. But all works, all into there. We've had lights working on and off. We're good to go. That's a good start, isn't it? What you hit there?
Nail.
Take two. Wire it through wall, like it neat. There we go, then we'll connect them up. 2 hours later, we're still cleaning up. At some point I might get home for my tea. So to give you an idea, so you can use isolator switch, that one, if you watch there, hola, okay, there you go, then that changes from moon to sun, and then I can put battery on, and there we go, start to kick in now, look, all your icons all lit up, and then at any point we need to do some maintenance, you can use these switches, isolate it all. Yeah. should be fine. Final bit now. Get battery on. Trying to get battery on. A bit tight, but take you back in here. Close look. That'll do, donkey. Right, let's have a good look. This is it. It's not totally finished, but as good as we're going to go today. So, I'm going to turn on, battery on. That's that on there. And then we're going to turn solar on. But then it'll go from that moon. When it's in focus. There you go, sun jumped on. There we go. So we're all working. That, if you can see it, 100% battery at the minute. There we go. All we've got to do now is set up the Bluetooth. And that's it. So you can see now, all work, 13.5 volt, nothing coming in at the minute. Right, we're just going to show you it's working. Right. Voila. There you go, spin you around so you can see. There you go, turn it off, back on.